Hi, third graders. For today's math assignment, we are going to be teaching you how to use the camera on your Chromebooks to add and attach pictures of your assignments. Don't be confused by the math lesson that you're seeing on the screen here. I'm just using an old lesson to show you how you can upload your work. So today, and this whole week, while we're doing our math lessons, what you're going to be doing is first on your home day, you're going to be working on the next Zern lesson. So once you complete that entire Zern lesson, then during our morning check-in time, whether you're with Miss Quinn or myself, we will be teaching you the next math mini lesson. So even on your home days, on the days that normally was just independent work of that lesson, you're actually going to be getting a new math lesson every day with us. So you'll do the math mini lesson with us, and we will always start together our problem set pages during that time. What we then want you to do is, after we are done with our session, we want you to complete the problem set pages and upload pictures of your work. So sometimes you'll have your math book home with you for the math pages. I know it's a little different this week because we don't all have our math books home with us. So you might be doing some of the completion of the work online and on the computer. So if that's the case, you do not need to upload pictures of your assignment. But if you are doing any work on your personal whiteboard or even just on a piece of paper, we're going to teach you how to take a picture of that and attach it to the lesson. So for the days that you do have your math book with you, this will be exactly how you upload a picture of your lesson in order to turn in your work. So the way you can take a picture of your work when you're on your Chromebook, there's two different ways we can do this. So the first way that I'm going to show you is you take your mouse and on your Chromebook, you move it all the way to the bottom left-hand side of your screen where there's that circle there, that white circle on the black bottom bar. This is where the search bar pops up to search for the different tools that are on your Chromebook. So what you'll do is you'll click in that search bar and you'll start typing camera. And the camera will pop up. So once the camera opens up, you'll obviously see yourself. And what you're then going to do is you are going to take whatever work, whatever it is that you're trying to take a picture of, you're going to hold it up in front of the screen. You might need a second person to help you with this if it's a little too tricky for you. But what you want to do is you want to try your very best to get a really clear picture. So you want to hold it still until you have as clear of a picture as possible. Then you'll click this white circle here to snap a picture. Once you've taken a picture of your work, you can click out of the camera by either clicking the X or even just clicking onto the white screen behind you. And if you are ever looking for that file, what you can do is you can come back down to this white circle again to go to the search bar, and you can search files. And when you open up your files that are on your computer, it'll always be in your downloads, the picture that you took. So it'll be there. You can right click on it or click with two fingers to rename it if you want to put the name of that math lesson, but you don't have to. But if you were ever looking for your file, that's where they go. All right, now let's go to our assignment to attach it. So right above the mark as done or turn in button, you'll see this plus sign that says add or create. So again, make sure before you do this, you are in the correct assignment in your Google Classroom for what you need to be turning in. And you're going to click that plus sign. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click file. You want to add a file to this lesson. So we're going to click on file. And then we want to upload one. We want to upload one from our computer. So we're going to click browse. And then you're going to see the files open up just like we saw earlier. So I'll click onto downloads, and there will be my image that I just took. Let me just move my picture so you can see the icons over here. So I've clicked on the file, and I'm going to click open. And now that file is going to attach itself here to my assignment. Now, another way that you can attach files to assignments is by clicking add and then inserting a Google Doc. So you can do it this way too. And it'll open up and create a Google document for you where you can then, when in the document, you can attach and put images in here. The only thing that's sometimes tricky when you do it this way is the image is not always very clear. So you can probably get it clearer if you do it the other way, because we really want you to make sure you're attaching a very clear image to your lesson so that way we can see your work and we can make sure that everything is correct. Because if it's a blurry picture, then we can't see your work and we're going to ask you to do it again and ask you to show us a new picture. But if you were doing it within a Google document, you'd click here where it's insert image, or you can go up to insert and then image that way. But if I'm doing it here, I can click that, and then I can take it right from my camera while in the Google Doc. You might have to click allow if you haven't already. And then again, I can just hold up my work right to the screen. Again, I'm going to make sure it's as clear as I possibly can get it. So I'm holding it nice and still, and I will click the yellow camera button. And then I'm going to click insert. And then there's my picture. And once it's in there, I can resize it if I want. But again, as I stretch it bigger, it does sometimes get a little blurry. So that's why it is easier to just do it with the camera that's in your Chromebook and attach it the way I showed you the first time. Again, remember, if there are multiple pages to your assignment, you have to attach as many pictures as there are pages, so that way we can see every page. And once you have attached your images, you're going to click this black turn in button, or maybe it'll say mark is done, turn in, and then your work will be submitted. Again, rewatch this video as many times as you need to help you understand how to attach your work to your lessons, because this is something that we are going to be doing very often, and we want to make sure you understand how to do it. All right, so great job today, third graders. Remember, you are going to be learning the mini lesson with us during your morning check-in time, so you have to make sure you're there today for your lesson. And then after that is when we will have you finish working on your problem set, and then you'll attach your work. So make sure you don't turn this lesson in until after you've seen us and after you've done your problem set with us. All right, have a great day.